Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Year Cooking Canuck. On today's segment of Memories of Macedonia, I'm going to be showing you how we make kefte. Basically what that is a large meatball or kebab. Now you might have heard of kefte, you might have heard it referred to as kefta, kefti. All over the Balkan regions there are variations on this recipe. It's quite popular right into the Middle East where it's common for them to cover it in bulgur wheat and deep fry it. Now, I would say that kefta, especially Macedonian kefta, is more influenced by the Turks. Well, however, they do add more spices to theirs. I will show you variations, and it's up to you what you'd like to do. However, I'm going to show you how we make it in Macedonia. So sit back, relax, and let's get cooking. Alright everyone, welcome to the kitchen countertop. What I have here to make our kefte is all the ingredients you're going to need with a little bit of a variation, and I'll let you know about that. What I have here is a mixture of pork and beef. This is about 1 kilo, maybe a little over 1 kilo. Now traditionally in Macedonia it's made with pork and beef. However, you can substitute this for lamb or a mixture, lamb pork, lamb beef, it's up to you. In Macedonia, it's more common with pork and beef. I have 1 egg. You're going to need some flat leaf parsley. You'll need some breadcrumbs, salt, and ground black pepper to taste. Now, when it comes to other additions, you can fry up some onion and garlic and add it to your mixture. However, I'm not crazy about onion in mine. I just think it just tastes too raw in there. So I have some minced garlic. It's dried minced garlic, but it will rehydrate in the cooking. Mint. Now, ground cumin. Cumin is used in Macedonia. It's not very popular. However, I like to put it in my kefte. This is the optional part, and this is where the Turkish influence comes in. You can use some mixed spice, like allspice, okay? If you do, go easy on it. And this is not a dessert, okay? All right, so there's all my spices. Also, in addition, I will add some smoky red paprika, which is a staple in Macedonian cooking. You don't have to. The recipe doesn't always call for it, but I like it in there. All right, guys, so this is all the things we're going to need to make our kefte. And basically, it's all mixed together really, really well until you get almost like a paste. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a sec. All right, so everything is mixed into my bowl, roughly. The parsley, the mint, the cumin, the breadcrumbs, the egg, the meat, obviously, and the spices, everything. Guys, it smells really, really, really good. The mint is, don't miss out on the mint in here. I think it's a must. And also, just that little dash of cumin, but probably about a heaping teaspoon, really brings out like a smoky flavor. Speaking of which, I did add a little bit of smoky red paprika as well. So basically all that's left to do now is get your hands in there. It's the best way to do it. And start mushing this up until it comes into a really fine paste, which I'll show you in just a second. All right, everyone, my mixture is really, really blended well. Now, normally I would tell you don't mix your meat the bejesus out of it because it makes it tough. But in this case, you need it to keep its shape and mold it. Now, alternatively, you can mold this around a bamboo skewer or a stick and cook it that way. However, there's different methods you can cook this. You can cook them in the oven under broil, or you can grill these, okay? So what I'm going to do is I have a casserole dish here, and I'm just going to make my kefte, and I'm going to lay them in here, and that's what's going to go into the oven and cook that way under the broil. It doesn't take long. So basically, make a meatball, okay, and then just kind of give it a little bit of a push into like an oval shape, all right? Let's do one more and then place it in your casserole dish. Do one more. I mean, they don't have to be massive, but don't make them too small either. And try to make them uniform. It's rustic, guys, so you don't want them to look like they came out of a machine either. So, meatball. And then pat it into kind of like a football kind of shape. All right, that's it. And then just continue lining your casserole dish. As I said, you can grill these if you'd like, or you can put them in the oven, or you can even put them on a skewer. All right, guys, so I'm going to continue with the rest of this. I'm going to lay them all in my casserole dish, and then I'm going to let them chill out, okay? Let their flavors meld, and I'll be right back and show you when that's all done. So my kefte is all rolled out, and I managed to get 13 quite large, good sizes out of that kilo. Now, what I've decided I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to grill these just so you can see on the stovetop. I can't bring the camera in the oven, obviously. So I'm going to show you, and then what I'll do is I'll put them back in the casserole dish and finish them off in the oven and keep them warm there until it's time to eat. Now, accompaniments, you can eat this with tafce grafce. You can eat this with rice, which I'm going to do tonight. A nice chicken-infused rice that I made the other night with my chicken and rice. I have lots of leftover, actually, so I'm going to have the rice with it. And, of course, a nice green salad. All right, guys, and, of course, crusty bread. What's a Macedonian dish without crusty bread? I'm going to come back and show you, while this is resting, a really simple yogurt dip that we make with this, and it's really nice with it. You can eat these in pita with the yogurt dip, or just the yogurt on the side or on top. And I'll be right back and show you that. It's really dead easy. Hey gang, so I'm back to just show you real quick this. It's so simple. I have some yogurt here, which I'm going to pour enough for myself from the tub. I'd say about half. And then you can always make more of this and make it fresh as you need. To this, just going to simply add the dehydrated minced garlic, not too much, and then mint. You don't need salt. And I go a little heavy on the mint, right? And then just a little pinch of pepper. Mix this in. Now you can go less or more depending on your taste. If you don't like mint in your yogurt, then just omit it or put a little bit. But I think this smells awesome. So what I'm going to do from here, let's taste it. Oh my gosh, that's lovely. But it needs to sit so the flavors meld together. So I'm going to pop a lid on it, stick it in the fridge, and when it's time to eat, pull it out. Told you guys, really easy. Hey everyone, welcome to my stove. All right, so as I promised, I was gonna grill these for you instead of putting them in the oven so you can see. I've taken the meat out of the fridge, let them sit on the counter in the casserole dish for about 15-20 minutes just to bring them back up to room temperature. They've set. Every time I open the fridge, whoa, the smell was awesome. I've lightly greased my grill pan, and what I'm going to go ahead and do now, go ahead and add the meatballs. You do this in batches, guys. Don't overcrowd your pan, otherwise they will sweat and they will not grill properly. Now, as I said before, we're just going to get some nice grill marks. We're going back in the casserole dish to finish off in the oven. And near the end of cooking, I'll put them on broil just to get them a little more brown and crispy. All right, so they're in the oven. Now, for our sides, I went ahead and made a lovely green salad with rocket or arugula or rucola with some tomatoes, feta cheese, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, salt and pepper. It's a nice change to the standard shopska salata, which of course is always beautiful as well. So this will be one of my sides. That's going to go back in the fridge to chill. I also have, from when I made my chicken and rice, leftover rice, which I've done with onions and red peppers and garlic, and I have a nice hot pepper on there on top as well. So that will be my other side. Alright guys, so I'm going to let these go. Not too long, just until they start getting some grill marks. And resist the urge to push them down. And resist the urge to flip them too soon, otherwise they'll stick. And as you can see, there's some lovely grill marks. I hope you can see, but there's some lovely grill marks on there. Wow, the smell is beautiful. My heat is on medium high, guys. Oh, lovely grill marks there. Beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to continue doing these. As they cook and set up, I'm going to put them back into the casserole dish. And as I said, I will pop them in the oven to complete. Alright guys, stick with me and I'll be right back. So I have my second batch in and it's time to flip. Lovely grill marks. Beautiful. Like I said, you don't want to overcook these if you're going to grill them because you're going to finish them off in the oven. And grilling them, you might run the risk of burning them. Slap this guy in the middle. There we go. And they smell really good, you guys. So that's the second batch. And we'll be back when they come out of the oven. So guys, within minutes, this is done. And here are my kofte, ready to go into the oven. They're grilled nicely, they're juicy still, they're not dry. They're just gonna go in to warm through, make sure the centers are completely cooked. That's it. It will take probably another, 10 minutes or so. All right, guys, so I'm gonna show you when we plate everything up. All right, our kofte are done, guys. They really are juicy. They're still a little bit steamy. I heated up my rice as well, have my hot pepper, and they smell incredible. Now, don't forget, I still have my salad for a side, which I will put out into a little smaller bowl for myself. But I just wanted to give this a try with you guys. So, our yogurt, which has been in the fridge the whole time. Oh, and guys, I did add a little pinch of salt. Yeah, I did. So, I just like to put a little drizzle on top of my kofte, like that. And let's give it a try. It's cooked all the way through, moist. Oh, wow. You guys, incredible. That hint of mint with the mint sauce, amazing. Have some of my rice with the red pepper. Wonderful. Guys, try this recipe. It's not difficult. It's very tasty and it goes a long way. You can feed a crowd with 1 kilo of meat. I'm gonna have leftovers for a couple of days. Guys, I'm gonna eat. Love you and leave you. Thanks so much for watching. Please comment, please subscribe, please hit like, and we'll see you next time on Memories of Macedonia. Ajde, prijetno, hvala mnogo.